Hey everybody, Crystal Kitsune here, and guess what time it is? It's time for Where in the USA is Carmen Sandiego. Now I know we made it to, I think it was Senior Detective or something, I don't know. I don't actually remember what we went to because it was so long ago. Let me scroll back a ways. Let's see just how long it's been since we've played Where in the USA is Carmen Sandiego. We played 4 months ago, episode 2. Nope, you don't get to do that. Episode 12, so this is episode 13 of Where in the USA is Carmen Sandiego. And it was 4 months ago. So we played this game.
Here's what we know about the case.
It's been a long time. So, we are Master Detective. That's what we
start your investigation.
We got to
Acme Travel Service.
Master Detective.
Over and out.
And we made it. We made it to Master Detective. You start off as Gumshoe, and then you just work your way up. The more cases you do, the more promotions you get, etc., etc. So, we are on episode 13 of Where in the USA is Carmen Sandiego. I'm gonna move this over here. Move this over here so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay. So, we are going to call travel and go to New Hampshire. Now, one thing else that I've noticed about this game is that the higher ranks that you are, the harder the cases get, because they're a lot more, like, not evasive, but vague. The clues are very vague. Unless you know where you're going, and know a lot about geography or history or anything like that, you're going to be stumped as to where to go, unless it gives it like a very obvious clue. Sorry, I keep wanting to cough for some reason. Excessive talking usually does that. Okay, so we will query the judge. Also, I apologize in advance if this game is actually really... This is like a really loud game. There's like no options to go and turn it down or anything. Okay, so, at least I don't think there is. Come on, get back in the game. Oh, dear. I'm hitting the wrong thing. Okay. Options. I guess we could just do that. It'll make it a whole lot easier. Okay, so she said she planned to hunker down on a potato farm between Caribou and Presque Isles. I don't know what those are. Dorothea Dix leads campaign to ensure humane treatment of mentally ill, reform medical treatments and institutions. Again, these things are like obscure AF. I'll probably have to cheat on Google. A suspect rumored to be wearing moose disguise and hiding... What? Hello? I wasn't done with that yet. Moose disguise and hiding in woods around Moosehead Lake near Canadian border. So, I'm assuming it's somewhere in the north. Somewhere. Oh fuck, there's Montana and Maine. I'm thinking it's Montana, because I don't think they have moose in Maine. Let's try Montana. Montana is more of like a foresty kind of thing, so I'm thinking it's more likely to be... No, okay, well, I was wrong about that. The only other one about Canada was Maine, so I guess it's Maine. Guess there's moose in Maine. Mooses. Yeah, well, I guess I was wrong. Just a little. It just goes to show you know a lot about a state until we. Okay, I'm done with that. I mean, we've seen all the chase scenes and things like that, so as long as we know that we're going in the right direction, we don't need to go through those things anymore. Okay, your suspect is trying to stake a claim in territory already claimed by the boomers. She used to play cello like Yo-Yo Ma, so it's a female, and her music is classical. Okay, or a hobby. There's no, no, okay. I was gonna say there's no instrumental hobby. Contains home addresses for the chiefs of 67 Native American nations. Okay, last chance. Suspect stealing hides and hiding out the National Cowboy Hall of Fame and Western Heritage Center. Okay, I'm gonna look back. Okay. Let's see what the National Cowboy Hall of Fame is. National Cowboy Hall of Fame. I'm expecting like Tennessee or something. And the Western Heritage Museum. So where is it? Oklahoma. It's in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, so that's where we go. See, I'm gonna have to cheat on Google because a lot of these things I have no freaking clue. Like, these are so obscure, like, not even, like, a really good historian, I mean, maybe a really good historian would know it, but, or someone that was really good at geography and national landmarks and things like that. Because, otherwise, I mean, who else knows all this stuff unless you're, like, trying to study for that kind of, you know, particular thing. I mean, I don't know about the boomers. I don't know about the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum. So, it's like, they're pulling out all this stuff, you know, in the vault of history to try and stump you for these questions. So, this game came out before Google. So you can imagine how fucking hard it was to get the answers for this particular stuff. So the only way that you could have done it back then was to look up, maybe not so much like the museums or something, but an encyclopedia, because the encyclopedia was your Google back in the day. I mean, now we've got the technology, which all you have to do is type in National Cowboy Hall of Fame, and it tells you where it's at and what state it's in. So that was instantaneous. It took me 5 seconds. If I had to stop and go to a encyclopedia, that would have taken a lot more time. So, I mean, we take everything for granted, and this game gets harder as you go along. So, she brushed aside the naysayers and rode out for the sagebrush state. So we'll see what the sagebrush state is. Brush. I'm assuming it's Nevada. Yeah. Nevada. Let's see if there's any other clues. Silver mines, yeah, that's Nevada. Nevada is really well known for silver. Suspect accused, Comstock. Okay. So it should be Nevada. Yeah, Reno, Nevada. So we'll probably do a couple of these, at least one of these. It might be short, it might be long, I don't know. Depends on how long it takes us to get through this episode, or this not episode, but this particular game. Because usually when I was playing it, I would only do 2 rounds or 2 cases, because they're relatively short when you knew what you were doing. But now that the questions are harder, or clues are harder, you have to stop and look it up and whatnot. So we'll see how we get, how long it takes for us to do this. If you want to track her down and throw her into jail, explore a part of the Lewis and Clark Trail. Look for someone with cocoa-colored eyes, so her eyes are brown. Okay. Contains dried up pellets from beavers trapped in the Rockies. That's Tennessee, isn't it? Or Kentucky? It's either Kentucky or Kentucky or ugh. I was gonna say Tennessee or Kentucky. Rocky Mountains. That's Montana now, isn't it? So the Rockies, not Rocky Mountain. Doesn't tell me anything. It is for the Rockies. Colorado? Was that one of them? No, it's not. Okay. I think it's Montana because it mentions Canada too, and that's the only one that's near Canada is Montana. So I think the Rocky Mountains are in Montana. Yes. Okay, so we're right. Although we were already here once, I thought there was moose here. Okay, Sheila dropped that the gang was meeting in Ketchum. It's real roundup if you can catch 'em. She's always ate croissants for breakfast, so she likes French food. And we're gonna transmit that.
Warrant division.
So we
Wanda
got
here.
our warrant.
Okay. Here's your warrant.
Awesome. For Liza Lotza. Well, Liza Lotza. That makes more sense because Liza is like, it's Liza Lotza, so it sounds like you're saying she lies a lot. 1 case of Bitterroot Range root beer. I missed what I was. 6 plants of loot, 2 stick gemstones. Okay, what was the first thing? Oh, Ketchum. Let's see where Ketchum is. Idaho. No. Ketchum. Because it says, oh, that's a Ketchum Corporation. I was gonna say New York. I'm like, what? I'm assuming it's, it was Idaho, because when I said Ketchum, it referred to Idaho when the chat in the search bar, so I'm guessing it's Idaho. Boise. That's what I'm thinking. You know what happens when you assume. Makes an ass out of you and me. Of course you probably heard that before and I'm just being dumb. Okay, so we've seen that one. I mean, all of the cutscenes where, like, when we go to the right place and it shows the animation, we've seen all of them, so we don't need to watch them anymore. She may be hiding among the loblolly pines, cypress and gums in the swamps north of Charleston. Virginia? North of Virginia? I hear you off to Paris Islands. I think it's better you than me. First you'll work the dry dock and then go off to sea. So, north of Virginia.
She is like so totally awesome on the slopes.
Okay, so well, that's fine. Okay, so Um, Virginia's here. So, I would think it would be something that's near the water. Georgia. It would be Georgia because Georgia's full of plantations. And it's near the water in some aspect. It's got waterfront. No? Okay, well, we're wrong. So it has to be the next one. Up. Columbia. Which is also near the water. I was gonna pick Columbia to start with. But I didn't. Because it said plantations, and there's like a lot of plantations and things like that in Georgia. But South Carolina, I guess, is also there. She decided to go sailing. She took a bow and boom, left for the gateway to the San Juan Islands. San Juan Islands. San Island. Washington. We should be coming up on the end of this particular fiasco or whatever. Yeah, okay, we got that. Okay. Yep, okay. We got it. Come on. Yes! See, you can lose this game. You can run out of time. And we saw that one of the last times that I played, I kept getting the places wrong, and we ran out of time. Just right before we were getting ready to catch him, because I was just getting ready to click on the last check mark on the list, and he said, sorry, you ran out of time. I'm like, I almost got it. If I would just fucking went to the direct bottom of the list, I would have gotten it. But I was stupid, and I farted around too much, and we lost that particular one. But then I redeemed myself and went ahead and did another episode, or another case. So, we got Liza Latza, tracked to Washington. You have done your job well. See, the reason why we're Master Detective is because we did all the clues as per other cases, but now that we're Master Detective, they're throwing us the harder stuff, and that's like harder clues and whatnot. So I'm still hoping that there's some way to actually catch
Order
Carmen.
in the court. The court finds the defendant guilty.
Because I mean, there was somebody that left a comment, I think, that said there is a way to catch her. I'm not sure if this is pre-programmed to where, like, when you get to a certain point in the case, like, in your job, like, when you get to a certain, rank detective, that all of them escape. I don't know if it's, like, predetermined to where it's going to happen regardless. So, as you go along, does it say, okay, now that I'm a Master Detective, does that mean that I'm on my way to catching Carmen Sandiego? Or do I have to do more cases and get to, like, the ultimate rank first? And then, I don't know what's up after Master Detective because I've never gotten this far. I basically, once the clues got too hard and I wasn't able to figure them out, I just kind of, like, started over and just did the cases because it was fun. But we're actually playing this through, like, as legit as we can, even though I took a break for some time. Because I don't want to keep doing this
Hey, I'm impressed.
particular game over and over. Because even though this game is fun, it's basically kind of repetitive. You basically do the same thing. And, you know, we're cheating now because the clues are way too hard, all that good stuff. So, we're not going to do another case because we're running out of time. So, I'm going to say no. And I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and share with your fans. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Discord because we got Discord now. All the links to those are in the bottom. If you want to join the Discord, just copy the link. It should work. If not, I'm not sure. I've never had a Discord before, so I'm not quite sure how it works in that, like, how long the links or whatever last. But anyway, the link is down there, so if it works, come join it. There's other shinies there already, friends, stuff like that, that went ahead and joined, and they haven't really talked much. So we need some more people in there to start up conversations. And there's a fan art thing to where you can do fan art of Crystal the Fox, or you can do fan art of me, or whatever, if you're inclined on artistic like I am. There's also a place for memes and things like that. There's also a place to do voice if you want to do voice. So I'm going to get ahead and get out of here because this thing is going to keep going to the sign on screen, and that's super loud. So go over here, there'll be a video YouTube suggest you check out. Faces here, click subscribe if you haven't done so yet. It will take you to go subscribe, or click that red button that's down in the underneath the description, or underneath the video. And over here will be a video that over here will be a link that YouTube suggested. This over here is a link to the merchandise store. I keep fucking up. This is a link to the merchandise store up here in this. I mean, not this particular corner, but it's over there on the other side of the screen. I'm gonna shut up now. Go have a good day, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.